Thanks for coming back now at 5:30. I'm Colin Mayfield.
And I'm Vanessa Rufus. A federal court just finished hearing arguments in the ongoing battle for a seat on the North Carolina Supreme Court.
Now, the race between Jefferson Griffin and Allison Riggs is the only race still undecided in the entire country.
WCNC Charlotte's Julie Kay was listening in on this. So, Julie, these discussions went on longer than anticipated.
Yeah, the federal appeals court listened to an hour and a half of arguments. Now they'll decide whether or not to pull this case back into federal court. No matter what, it will still likely be weeks or even months until we get a final decision. After all the votes were counted, Democratic incumbent Allison Riggs is leading by less than 800 votes. But GOP candidate Griffin says more than 60,000 of those votes should never have counted. His list includes people who he claims had incomplete registration applications, also some overseas and military voters. But I spoke with an attorney representing some of those voters who says a lot of these came down to a database issue.
The matching often has trouble with hyphenated names. And then there are others for whom we can't identify any reason. We have no idea.
She says that if it does go back to the state, we're looking at months until this is resolved. Federal court would be likely a shorter timeline. Regardless, she says the waiting hampers the state Supreme Court's ability to do their job. With only 6 justices right now, there's more potential for ties. The appeals court is adjourned until tomorrow morning. Colin, Vanessa, back to you.
Definitely all a mess, but we appreciate you keeping on top of that. Julie, thanks so much for that report.